You will see all the time that there are a lot of people who believe that early hard mode Terraria is one of the worst stages of the game, if not the worst. But is early hard mode Terraria really that bad, and what are the benefits and negatives? Let's talk about it. Let's get started by talking about the issues with early hard mode, because there are a few. First of all, the sudden difficulty spike is crazy, especially on higher difficulties. You go from being dominant, being able to destroy basically any enemy you encounter in a few attacks, to becoming super weak, not being able to kill anything, even regular everyday enemies. The late pre-hard mode gear, which should feel somewhat powerful, feels completely obsolete the second you enter hard mode, and to a lot of players that can be a big turnoff. Yes, you get access to a bunch of really cool stuff, but at the same time, some players feel like they're being punched in the face for the progress that they've made in the past because it didn't really turn into anything. After you beat the wall of flesh, every single item that you got trying to reach that point becomes completely useless. Early hard mode is also when biome spread is the most frustrating and the most dangerous by far. In pre-hard mode, biome spread isn't really a problem because it doesn't spread underground, and even above ground it's super slow. The late game biome spread isn't really a huge issue because you have the Clintaminator, plus it spreads half as fast. But in early hard mode, the World Evil biome spreads extremely fast, but there are very few ways to stop it. This is honestly the biggest reason that I don't love early hard mode Terraria. Biome spread is so stressful if you have a world that you actually care about. If you have a bunch of really nice builds spread across a world, or in general you just want to be able to get around, it can be very frustrating just knowing that the evil biome is right around the corner. And of course, mining for the new ores is very slow and boring at this stage of the game. It doesn't really take that long if you know what you're doing and you use spelunker potions. I mean, really, it'll take you like 10 or 15 minutes, but it's still pretty repetitive and monotonous. It doesn't feel like you're actually doing anything. You're kind of just mining for the first time like you would in the early game, except now you have a bunch of cool stuff, and so it doesn't feel as impactful. So yeah, it's pretty clear that early hard mode Terraria does have a few issues. Just like any other stage of the game, it is imperfect, and there are perfectly valid reasons that people wouldn't enjoy it. With that being said, I think that early hard mode Terraria is actually pretty good, and there are a lot of reasons for that. While a lot of your old gear does begin to feel obsolete, that opens up a big path for players to start getting new gear which is completely different and a lot better. Mimic weapons, for example, are some of the most unique and interesting items in the entire game, arguably a lot cooler than any weapon that you can obtain in pre-hard mode, whether it be the Daedalus Stormbow, the Dart Gun, or anything else. You get access to so many cool new items in early hard mode. Wings, for example, are essential, and they're honestly one of the only reasons I go into hard mode in most of my playthroughs in the first place. They make movement, building, and combat so much more advanced and enjoyable, and that's only available in early hard mode and later. The game just takes a huge shift in general. Because enemies become a lot more complex, so do you, with your items, weapons, and accessories all becoming a lot more interesting and diverse. I mean, seriously, some of these early hard mode weapons are so cool compared to the ones you can get in pre-hard mode. Bosses also start to get a lot more complex and fun. Take the twins, for example. They are significantly more complicated and enjoyable than any boss in pre-hard mode. The only pre-hard mode boss I would say is even close to the same level of quality to the twins is probably the Wall of Flesh, but even then, I think the Wall of Flesh is not nearly as fun. No matter what class you're going for, no matter what strategy you're using, early hard mode offers dozens of new items for you to test out, and that's what I love about it so much. It's not like you beat a boss fight and then a few new items open up, or a biome expands, or something like that. The entire game becomes a completely new experience. I'm not even the biggest hard mode shill in the world. I think that game mode in general kind of has a lot of issues, but early hard mode in particular, in my opinion, is actually very good. What do you think though? Do you think early hard mode Terraria is overrated, or do you enjoy it as well? Make sure to leave what you think in the comments, and as always, I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.